Today in Studio 9, I'm very fortunate to be joined by Kirby Miner, who is the CIO for the Trex Corporation, and a pretty iconic brand. But why don't you tell us a little bit about the company, Kirby?
Oh, we're the world leader in alternative wood decking and railing. Some people refer to it as composite decking.
Composite.
And but the neat thing about our story is we're actually a green company.
Mm-hmm.
We about 95% of the raw materials that we put into our product is coming from recycled sources. And a little known fact is that we buy about 75% of the grocery bags are recycled in those little hoppers.
I always wondered where those went to. So they're on somebody's backyard deck where they're barbecuing.
They're actually now, and we take that with the recycled hardwoods, and we combine them all together, and we produce this ultra low maintenance, high-end decking product. And you know, it's got a 25-year warranty,
right?
And it
sounds like a fantastic business, right?
It is a great brand.
It is a great brand. But my understanding is, a couple of years ago, things were not going so well for Trex, and I think that's part of when you came in. Is that not correct?
Yeah, that is. You know, the Trex story was it was a spin-off of ExxonMobil, and it did a really great job at the branding, etc.
Mm-hmm.
But we were growing at an exponential rate in the early 2000s. But and with that, they didn't have the time to invest. They had JDE Edwards, they had some high-end software, and they had some great people there, but they never invested in those processes,
right,
in the software, and it caught up with them.
Right.
And
so that became an impediment just to the growth, or what happened based on that?
And basically, it was they were working hard, not working smart.
Right.
And with that, the competitors came in and started taking market share.
Okay.
And they were on a downward spiral. And that was about 2007. The board of directors decided we need a management change. So 2008, they brought in a turnaround specialist, Ron Kaplan.
Okay.
He's our CEO and now chairman of the board. The story about that is we were able to, you know, now with what we did with the 812 upgrade that we put in immediately, we just invested in our processes. We invested in making us work smarter, not harder. And with that, we've been able to grow our stock in the last 5 years from a $5 stock. It hit 51 here last month.
So an ERP, JDE Edwards is an enabler to that? Do you attribute it to that? Wow, that's
absolutely
great.
And you know, we have taken just our process, and it's allowed us to reduce our inventories by 80%. It's allowed us to put in a lot of the supply chain margin
there.
I mean, big time. But with that, it wasn't like that our lead times stretched out.
Mm-hmm.
Our lead times actually shrunk for our customers. So it's been great, and taking that foundation with JDE Edwards and using it, we've been able to grow and to actually take market share where our competitors in the housing market has not been great in the last 5 years.
Right.
And we've been able to grow our revenues, take market share, and actually our competitors are starting to fall by the wayside.
That's just a brilliant testament to the power of automation and really investing in those core processes, and allows your company to grow. It's not just about the cost savings, right? It's also about the upside.
You know, you can only grow so much if you're you know, pushing that boulder constantly. If you can get that software to push that boulder for you,
that's right.
So you know, our executive team is extremely happy with the partnership with Oracle, with JDE Edwards. They understand the value, and they've actually stated to our board of directors that JDE Edwards and the processes we put in with that have been one of the main reasons why we've been successful.
That's fantastic.
Yes. You know, we've really used the Oracle platform, that ecosystem, and we're right now on a 9.1 upgrade. I truly believe that it is a long-term investment for us to stay current. You know, what my job is to come out and find out what Oracle is doing, what can we leverage, and I've seen some great things that you presented here this week.
What got you most excited?
You know, there's two things: the in-memory applications. Those that we want to look a little bit more at that, and we saw the health and safety module. I looked at that health and safety module, and that's something I think that we can replace some of the hard work that we're doing with manual processes.
A lot of manual
spreadsheets.
processes.
And if we can get that all tuned in and get people to see that data, and again, get the OSHA stuff out of the way.
Get those requirements out of the way, and you know, maybe save a digit here or there, or an eye, or frankly even a life, and it's going to pay for itself.
Amen.
Yeah.